What's up, YouTube? It's Mambuna Marcus here. I didn't want to do another video so quickly afterwards my unboxing. Obviously that indicates that I've been out and I'm still purchasing fish. And from my last video I was complaining about the tank space I had left, and it was going to be hard to juggle what I purchased with what I had still at home. But it just happened to be that I was in my local fish store in my city that I live in. And I was at the local aquarium services, and it just happened that they had one of my, I wouldn't call it a holy grail fish, but it's been on my list for the last couple of years. I said in my last video that there's nothing that I'm looking for in particular. I guess I lied. I forgot about this fish, and I didn't even think about mentioning it because I didn't think there was a possibility of me even seeing it here. So what happened was I went into the store and they had a wild caught shipment come in from Burundi, and I picked up two species of fish. You know, obviously the one was a must, but the other one was looking so good that I couldn't refuse. So what I'm going to do here, instead of an unboxing, I'm going to do an unbagging. I'm going to bring the fish up to the camera. You know, you might not be able to see them too well. I'll try to do a little quick follow-up video with this video just to show you how they've settled in and what they look like. But again, these are you know, wild-caught fish. They're not in their full potential yet. You know, they're a little skinny. They need some TLC. But what I will do is I'll put a link into the description of the two fish that I purchased. That way you can see some individuals that have settled in and what the potential of these fish will look like in the future. So let's go to bag one. So there's just actually one fish in this bag. Again, it's going to be hard to see. But what this is, it's a Copadichromis trewavasae, and there's a number of different variants throughout the lake of Lake Malawi. But the one that I was very in particular about getting was the variety from Lupingu. And the reason for that is that this fish develops a beautiful sulfur crest, but half of its body will turn iridescent blue, kind of like, you know, a friar eye peacock, an ally type peacock. So with the combination of the midnight black and the beautiful iridescent blue, it's going to be an amazing fish. And I'm going to put a link to this fish in the description. The fish in the one video, it comes from farm Pisces, I believe, out in Israel. And it's a very good example as to why I wanted to purchase this fish. So I'll put bag one down. Maybe the other one's in here. Looks like I got both females in this bag. So I ended up buying two pairs. So as you can see, just brown females, gray. Nothing spectacular. But again, you know, they're here for the intent for the males. I want the males to look their absolute best, and no better way for a male to show off than have a female to look at. Off to the second bag. So this is my other trewavasae male. Again, hard to see, but it'll give you a little idea. And again, they're not going to be at their full potential. They're probably around 3.5, almost 4 inches. So they probably have a good 1.5 inches of growing. And obviously with the growth will come the full maturity with the color. So that's great. And the second fish is blue neon. Blue neon peacock. This one is from Undu reef. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's UNDO. But the male was spectacular. Again, it was a fish that I wasn't looking for in particular. But again, if I see something that's just outstanding, like I said in my last video, I have to purchase it. So I'm going to put these fish away, and I'll keep you guys posted once they've settled in. So here we are. It's been a few hours since I've introduced the fish to the aquarium. You can see in the back corner there, I'm going to try to zoom in on them. But that's the Undu reef peacock. that I was mentioning that I had to pick up. It wasn't necessarily my holy grail fish, but you can see by the color on him, considering that, you know, he's still a little malnourished and a little small for his size, the brilliance of blue in his face, like I said, I could not pass up on. I believe this is a potential male that's just going to be outstanding. The other one's the Copadichromis. Let me see if they come out from underneath the sponge filter. Well, I'll see if I can locate them somewhere else. Well, that would be, I believe, one of the females. I purchased 2 pairs. There's a chance, though, too, that one of the females, as they mature, could always turn out to be, you know, a subdominant male. That's the issue sometimes when you purchase wild caught. You don't necessarily know what you have until it's fully grown and established. So either way, they're looking well. They've settled in quite nicely. I just threw in some pellets into the aquarium. I was hoping some of the fish that currently occupy the tank would maybe show them the way when it comes to eating or accepting the pellets, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too long before they settle right in. So other than that, they look pretty lively. They seem pretty happy. This is a 60-gallon quarantine tank. I had it occupied with a lot of red tiger motaguents, which I scooped out and put them into another aquarium. But again, until these fish are fully acclimated, then you know, I'll look at putting them into one of my show aquariums. But as you can see, the Undu reef male peacock here is just spectacular. It's an Aulonocara stuartgranti. I didn't mention it in the first part of the video just because I was drawing a blank with the last part of the Latin name. The Copadichromis, they're not showing up or coloring up or settled in. In the store that they were at, they were showing quite a bit of black, but they were also on a black gravel, whereas you can see this is just a natural sand. You can see some of the luminescent blue coming in to the head and a little bit at the shoulder. But what I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to include a link in the description to both of these fish. The link is going to be, or the link itself is going to be directed to the Pisces Fish Farm in Israel. The Pisces Fish Farm has great documentation videos of the species that they breed and sell. It's actually probably the YouTube channel that most inspired me to do what I'm doing right now with mine. But like I said, you know, check out the links below in the description. And if you aren't subscribed to the Pisces Fish Farm, do so. Thanks guys for watching.